Hi there friends, welcome to episode 21 of my Krastorio and space exploration playthrough series. I'm Icon and today I'm going to research the rocket silo, well the satellite rocket silo, and that's gonna be our first real big milestone goal. And plus to that, I'll start today with a little extraction operation of rare metals, because we have a little rare metal patch here. And if everything goes according to my plans, I'll even be able to bring up some blue electronics, blue circuits today, but I'm not that confident to be able to hit that goal today. But well, you gotta strive for something. So to bring up the rare metals, I'm going to need to produce chlorine beforehand. And chlorine production is only possible with water, because we have to put up water and sand into that machine, and then we're gonna get chlorine. So apart from that, I have decided that this will be the last tinker around with this area here, because guess what, we're gonna be needing new electronic components, or however they are called. Yes, electronic components, and therefore we're gonna be needing new silicone, new glass, you name it, new plastic. It's just the same-o. And slowly it does make more and more sense to bring up a full belt of quartz, glass and plastic. But well, for today's episode it will be still totally fine to do it differently. So my next plan now is just to bring the sand up to our next position. But I won't be using this belt, because I got plans for this belt. And instead we're gonna belt it up, we're gonna split it up there. But there's one more thing I want to do, and that's increasing the output of this area here. So I'm going to do a few more freestyle episodes now, the next few episodes, I guess, because there are huge goals now up ahead of me, and luckily they don't need that many preparations from my side. I'm still gonna go for the tedious parts off cam, of course. So things which are just basically repetitions of stuff we've seen before won't be recorded here. So, but we never did record a rare metal production as of yet. So I'll need a new crusher. Maybe I should be creating 3 of them already, because crushers will be necessary later too. So let's see. Alright, that'll bring the necessary sand to the scene. Alright. Let's pipe it over to here, and that's gonna be necessary there. Already one done. Crusher. No? No crusher yet? Okay. Then let's have a sip of coffee. So, the satellite rocket silo has been finished. So this is one really big project, like 200 electric engine units, 200 processing units, and all this. And then we have to build the actual navigation satellite parts, and I'm looking forward to these projects. That's gonna be our real first goal here. Spiked steel walls, completely unnecessary here, but I really like to research towards completion. Oh, and reminds me, I need a few more inserters, but I mainly also need power. Alright. The real exciting part now is that we're leaving the part of the game where you're just fine with low amount, with low efficiency experimental improvisation builds, and precision and proper building is growing more and more important, and I really like that. Okay, so we got that now. Let's set up the miners. Oh no. It doesn't show me or oh, it does show me. Okay, I didn't I just derped it. Okay. So, expected resources, just like that. Okay. It's really, really hard to see. Okay, so let's check it out. I hope it'll work out just like that. As usual, I want to deplete this deposit as thoroughly as possible. Okay, so we're also gonna need a fluid burner, or, well, I don't know. Maybe, oh, that's a good opportunity for the flare stack, as it seems. Okay, so let's check out how much chlorine will be necessary, actually. Because that's one thing I don't know yet. Alright, so there we go. I just hope that they're able to connect with each other when they're close to, together. If not, my whole construction has a few problems. But yeah, they are sharing it. But not if it's like that, or? It's interesting. So I'll have to connect them like that. Weird. Okay. So one problem here definitely seems to be a lack of chlorine. Okay, this will need 7 per second, and we're producing slightly less than that. But tell you what, I won't mind. The underproduction is that low. I'm not willing to take the lengths to put up one more array just to crank out those 0.4 units of chlorine that are lacking right now. Thanks, but no thanks. Instead, I'll just accept that a few of those guys are not going to work super efficiently here. So, they need how much of that? 25 or what? Looks like there's a certain amount of chlorine necessary before they can actually start working. Okay, I'll stop being lazy. I'll put up another one of those just for those extra 0.4. It's making me really unhappy to see how poorly this is working out, you know. And honestly, I even have a second one in my inventory, you know. It's not like we're talking about severe problems here. And I'm pretty sure that this pulverizer is more than capable to provide enough for both machines. Pretty sure. Alright. So this way, at least a higher production is maintained. And if I ever want to create more of that stuff, or deplete a larger patch, at least there's now enough chlorine available to use it somewhere else, you know. Maybe. Who knows? Whatever might be the case, that's what we're needing here. So let's pipe it over. Because I already set up a little plan here. So what we're gonna need will be 5 furnaces working on the rare metal smeltering. So that's not really anything too crazy. But I want to go for something right away. So I checked out the rare metal enrichment process. I could do that, but to enrich rare metals, it's a little bit nasty. I want to show, nevertheless. We would need to create hydrogen chloride. So that's a combination of, well, hydrogen and chlorine. So as you see here, I guess hydrogen chloride is made out of chlorine and hydrogen. So it would be possible, yes, but I don't feel like doing it, you know? I just don't want to. I plain out admit that I don't want to right now. And while my consumption of these materials is that low, I actually allow myself to be a little bit of a wastrel, you know. So now I'm going to whip up a little fuel processor, because our enterprise here will need some processed fuel. And as usual, I'll oh, let's do this differently. I'll need to roll somewhere to grab up new belts, and because I just noticed that I'm running low on several materials here, but not yet. So 5 furnaces will be made. Ah, well, whatever. Nowadays I can't afford. And that's gonna be the rare metal production for my blue circuits. Landmines, refined flammables, yeah, whatever. These things just don't really bother me at this point. I'm just researching it to be done with it, I admit. Ah, look at that. Getting rid of my last wooden power pole. Bang. And now, the most of these items are just already being produced, more or less. So I'm skipping the plastic bar part because I lately realized that I'm overproducing plastic so massively. Like, let's see. These guys need 1 plastic bar per second. And these guys are producing 4 plastic bars per second. So if I grab a few of those off the line, nobody will ever notice. And the rest of that, we're just gonna need 2 crushers to provide the sand. And guess who has already built 2 crushers in advance? Yeah. And then we're gonna bring up a very similar project as before. This is something that, well, what can I say? I'm starting to grow a certain routine with this, with these production chains, but I'm growing tired of having them so inefficient, you know. So we would need seriously that amount of sand. Jeez. Whatever. I can't afford it, you know. So more flammables. And more power poles. So the whole situation here is something we did so many times before. Let me just pause and unpause for a sec because I need or I want to grab a few more materials to work with. Be right back. So there we are. Back in my car, fetched a few new electric poles and such, because life is just no fun without power. Okay. So let's whip it up real quick. It should be really a rather fast procedure now. So we're gonna need 3 furnaces to create glass. I think... Is it possible? Yay! We can do one of these really cool things. Oh man, I love it when that works out. So luckily the whole situation is arranged in a way which allows me to put up one of those groovy situations where you're just allowed to work with the stuff on the fly. All we're needing is this. Alright, so there we go. That's the glass. Now, dear recipe pin, how many... we're gonna need 2 filtration plants. That's one more than that's one more. So I need a water access to, no problem at all. Wonderful. So, dang, I need engines, really. I noticed that this is one of my bigger shortcomings. It really is noticeable that my pre-productions are lacking, you know. Straight out lacking. So here we go. Oh no, I went back home and I forgot to buy new underground pipes. Oh. That's one of the most frustrating moments you can imagine, but well, maybe everything will be fine. So I got that. Now we only need 3 furnaces to produce silicon at, and then I'll need 6 assembling machines to weld that whole jazz together together again. So we're gonna be bringing up some plastic while I'm waiting for the handcrafts. So there we go. Wherever we might be headed with our production, it's gonna be some plastic here available. All right. So second filtration plant is also available. Wonderful. Here we go. And that's what I like to call a solved problem. Alright, so how many inserters we'll need? Not too many, that's fine. So there we go. Output-wise, 2 basic inserters will be enough. Wonderful. Alright, so I'll just use the fuel to make a nifty little combo. And before we know what's happening, there's already silicon happening. Here we go. So there's some family time here.
You're being extra quiet.
Don't you worry. We're working at a factory. Nobody here needs to be that quiet. The machines are allowed to. Alright, so that's that. I figure we're going to go for one of those classy mergers here. So silicon, silicon, glass, and plastic. All these materials are created now, and looks like I want to go a completely different way with that stuff. How about this? Alright. Well, look at that. There's a really decent chance of me finishing my blue inserters this episode, or at least lots of it. No, I'm not gonna be able to finish it completely this episode. I haven't even touched the green circuits yet, and there's a lot of necessary pre-work here. So here I'm just creating the electronic components, you know. That's the smallest amount of work. Next steps will be a lot larger. I'm still wondering where I want to create those blue circuits. That's gonna be the most difficult question to decide where I'm going to assemble them, because I don't want to have them too far away from my main production lines, but at the same time, well, what can I say? This is pretty far off grid where I'm producing right now. So either way, I have to go through lengthy transportation paths one way or another. I won't be able to avoid that at all. So leaves me with a question: where will I construct the blue circuits? Alright, so that's already the rare metals. Oh no, that's a bad merger. That's a bad merger. I don't want to do that, because the rare metals don't belong to that process. Okay, so now we got those. What I'll need now are electronic circuits and copper cables. So let's check it out. We're gonna need 6 electronic circuits. I'm going to adjust that here because it's going to be a rather large facility we're aiming for. So okay, judging from what I'm seeing here, most of my resources start to be piped here. So producing this stuff here wouldn't be too smart at all. Dang. So actually considering heavier transportation ways, thinking about train roads or something like that. But well, What I'll need here will be a larger amount of stone. Wait a sec. Here. So we're gonna need... Well, it's not that much stone. I can produce this on site. The only thing I feel like we're a little bit low on is copper. But then, if I check out those, there's also no iron involved. So basically, if I would be able to bring up a belt of copper into this area, I'll be just fine. So, well, I guess we're gonna do that then. Okay, so maybe I was a little bit over-ambitious when I was that happy about achieving some of my goals that early on. Electric engine technology is very, very important too. But it's fine. This is not fine though. Why is this little boy here not producing? So the oxygen saturation here is not has not been completed yet, so I'm just gonna connect the second one here. Later I won't be needing the second one anymore, but right now one of those guys is just not producing enough. So I'm gonna do my inventory a big favor and just connect them in between here. And that's that. Oh. But obviously I'll need to do something like that. This should work though now. Yeah, finally. There's once your factory grows larger, I always notice that chaos and such things are happening way more often. So before I continue, I'm gonna bring up a few more of those materials. So, especially the pipes and also the belts. Really feel like it's about time to amp up my plate productions quite soon as well, because I can't imagine that I'll be able to sustain my production amounts with this with these small numbers in terms of iron and copper plates, because right now I'm running this whole business on 30 iron plates and 15 copper plates per second. Or no, that's not entirely true. It's 45 iron plates. 15 of those are being transformed into steel right away, so they don't really it's not correct to count them, you know, because they're gone before they actually get any chance to matter. So we're gonna be piping over the copper here. I like this as a connecting spot because later I'll be connecting one of my extra copper smelter columns just with this whole construction, and we're gonna be fine. So I really like this idea. I'll go past that. I want to leave the area around the copper ore open, just in case that I'll need to whip up some more logistics in between. Let's remove those pesky trees. Nobody likes trees. Not in Factorio, at least. So, where will I need those copper thingies? Up there. Just realized that this whole area is pretty brilliant for large-scale circuit production. I'm even considering to keep my circuit production in this area in the future as well. There's a simple reason behind that. I have ample supplies of stone here. And stone is one of the most important resources for the production of electronic circuits, because with this mod pack, we're engraving or we're putting our electronics on stone. Often, we love to do that. Don't ask me why. I'll take a wrong turn. And there we are, 30 minutes in already. Alright, so that's that. This is gonna be the largest production so far, because blue circuits are the most demanding circuits to be crafted in general. But now I have the copper in the vicinity. I need to fetch up stone into my area here, but yeah, overall we'll be just fine with that. Blue circuits won't be that hard to be created after all these things are here. I mean, basically I'll only need to craft the green ones, and then I need to craft the red ones, and then I just need to combine those materials. Sulfuric acid is easily produced here in the vicinity. I think I even got a facility for that. If not, oh my god. Yeah, that's gonna be kind of an issue here, but only kind of. So, thanks so much for watching, friends. We're gonna meet each other in the next episode. I don't know how much pre-work I'm gonna be doing. I feel like I want to pre-construct a few of those things here, because electronic circuit crafting ain't that exciting after we've been through the new parts, and that's pretty much it. We've already created rare metals, and what we're now going to do is a repetition of things that have been done before. So maybe I'm going to prepare something between the episodes. Drop me a comment down below. I love to hear from you. Leave a like, leave a subscribe as usual. I'll be very, very grateful about your support. Have a great time and see you soon. Bye bye.